What's up, beautiful souls? Welcome in to the reading. I have a feeling that you have been feeling a little bit low on energy here. Like, there has been an intensity of energy in the collective because so much is being removed. Oh, and because of that, it's allowing it's allowing new. Wow. Okay. Ooh, with the King of Water on the bottom of the deck. Okay, with this removal of what no longer belongs or fits for you as you're in this refinement process, um, it's requiring a lot of energy, right? To restore your system and get it back into equilibrium, into your honest truth. And that stabilizing, it takes a bit, you know? What the fuck was that? Very interesting. I'm just gonna take that as confirmation, because what? um, so yeah, as you've been sitting through this transition, it requires a lot of energy, and with that you've been reflecting on your capacity and really refining your energy, and learning to not fill your cup to the brim, because then your energy leaks out, it spills over, and I'm not seeing that as a way of like your cup runneth over. It feels as though you're filling it to the brim, and then your energy leaks out, and you got renewal, which is the death card. This is review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So this is the embodiment of your vessel, of your life, of the physical realm, of your energy, your mystery, your spark, your wit, your wisdom, your manifestation power, the power to see that is magic within you and around you, and approaching life from that direction. So through this renewal period, this assessment, this evaluation, this surrendering comes through as you taking the time and being thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. This is you really sitting in an honest energy. And by doing so comes the world. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So it's like Spirit is saying, through this renewal period, you are embodying yourself, and your inner world is recalibrating, and you are being shown that you have so much power within, that you are learning how to work with that within your own body, within your own vessel, with your mind, and with your endeavors in life, your creation, what you put your energy into, and how you're wielding that energy. And by doing so, by being honest and really reviewing and taking the time and sitting in this pause, you get the world. You actually get to move about your world in a different way. And you're being rewarded with the life that you have worked hard for and the life that you've manifested. Joy, contentment, gratitude. the path toward enlightenment, okay? This is saying moving in that heart space, remaining with what is true for you, finding contentment in that, and having gratitude for this process as you continue to evolve and ascend. I'm gonna get some citadel oracle. What is good for this collective spirit? The twins. Okay, that's okay. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. It appears as though we have, okay. Sorry, it's really connecting now. Okay. We have the runaway, right? The runaway. Secrets, running from problems. And then you have the pathless, difficult decisions, and lack of direction. The walker, the unknown and a journey, and the twins, self-protection and dual natures. Okay, so what I get from this, in connection to the tarot read, is that through this renewal period, it's causing you to slow down. And this is either by choice or by force, because you've been running. In a sense, there's been aspects of you or another running from secrets and running from problems. And those could be the ones that you're hiding from yourself, your truth, this dual nature, right? With the twins, learning your dark and your light, and really facing and confronting those, and learning to sit with and accept, so that way you can be in full awareness, truth, and alignment, balancing out the dual nature, this shadow and this light, and that learning that you can't run away forever. And you have to make a difficult decision here to let go of old paths, of old versions of yourself, of problems, and taking this unknown journey. Taking this, unknown journey. The unknown journey, the to the world. Because you don't know really what's coming. You just know that it's going to be good and in alignment with you, so long as you stay true to your path. And it's going to take having and making difficult decisions. And there may have been a lack of direction that you were sitting in because you were running and not really willing to face the truth. But it seems as though now is the time that either you have or you are, or Spirit is reminding you or inviting you to renew, to take the time to stop running, to look at what you've been hiding, to make difficult decisions and what you want to keep and what you want to let go of. And sorry, I think I stopped. I had to check that my crystal recording. What you wanted to keep and what you are wanting to let go of, truly. And it's coming through your inner self and your outer self, your shadow self and your light self, the old you and the new you, who you've been and who you're becoming, your dense lower self and your highest self, you and God and Source. is taking you through this unknown journey to return home to yourself, to renew and return back to the world within you and the world around you. Ooh. The world within you and the world without you, around you is inviting you to wholeness, the path to wholeness. Okay, Spirit. What else can we get? Some nature whispers for this collective. Whoa. 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 Yep, pause. The pause because you've been running and it's been difficult to make honest change and really sit and reflect without actually taking this pause. So again, this could be a choice of a pause, or life could be forcing you to pause so that way you can renew. Because death comes through a pause, right? Through sitting still, through reviewing and evaluating and allowing something new to restore and grow from the old, the decayed, the decomposed. And this is offering you a gateway to yourself and to the world. This is a gateway to your higher self. Because you've been on a path, like the pathless, the runaway, and the walker. You're on a journey. And this moment, the moment that you are receiving this message, is inviting you into a gateway. And it's going to be an adventure. It's inviting you into adventure, into play. So that way you can tap into these infinite blessings that are inevitable for you, that are destined for you. I'm going to see some Sufi. Let's see for this collective spirit. Do you have anything else to add? You are unique. I know that's right. You are, babe. And you're only just discovering that you are unique. Anything else, Spirit? It says you are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Make a change. I feel like one more. Oh. Yes, so the first one that came out, you are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken, babe. And so this discovery, these secrets, is running away. You've been running from your true self, and you're learning to encompass your whole self, not just parts of you that you're willing to accept, but all of you that you're willing to accept. And that decision is really difficult to make. It's so easy to take that blue pill, to not see truth. It's so easy to be in oblivion. They say ignorance is bliss. And so this is spirit, this is your inner self reminding you that you are unique. You are one of a kind. And the world is ready to see that. You are ready to see that. You have to allow this process to fall away and transmute, to transform into something greater through your life's purpose. Your life purpose is coming through the more you tap into this truth. And seek your own deeper vision for life. And the world will come about through seeking your own vision. Allowing, reviewing, and evaluating what that vision is. And going on a journey to find the answers. And that journey, the true journey, is within. But it might take shifts in the external to make a change. Welcome change into your life. Renew, evaluate, make a change. Go on an adventure. Pause. And then you got surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender, and drunk with love, let love lift you to freedom. So joy and love are also part of this. They are your medicine. They are what keeps you in unison with the dual natures within you, around you. That's what keeps you balanced. I'm going to see if there's anything else that comes through before I go on to these self-written cards. Yeah, you're transforming. This is a pivotal, like, huge transformation within your life. This isn't just a shift. This is like complete redirection. Because you were just aimlessly moving about. You didn't know what your truth was. You didn't know what your life's purpose was. You didn't know that you had a uniqueness about you, or that you had these gifts within you, and that you yourself are love and joy. And that by really seeing all of these parts, all of these aspects, it's allowing it to be a portal for you, a gateway into the highest version of you yet, where you get to play and create and be and joy and contentment and adventure and gratitude and moving in a new direction. Because this says lack of direction, difficult decisions, and then time to move in a new direction. And you can't do that by running away. You have to make conscious decision towards something, not with lack of direction and not from running, but a genuine decision that is with purpose and intention here. Oh, okay. A couple of self-written ones, and we're going to end it there. Spirit, is there anything else left for this collective that can come through as any last minutes, any oh by the ways, anything else that is available that you can okay, let's see, is there one more maybe? I feel like Spirit wants one more, so I'm just gonna wait for it to come out. Okay. Okay, well. A couple more. Sorry, I need to move my mic. Well, okay, sorry. That's just. Okay. So I said, yes, we do have some things to say. Okay, final messages. Okay. So with this, let us unpack. Okay. Stability and illusions. So this renewal, this reassessing, this reviewing and evaluating, you are saying goodbye to the illusions, the secrets, the running away from the problems, from who and what you are and others are and the world is. And breaking the illusions of yourself, of the world, and finding stability within yourself. You're restabilizing and finding stability within your vessel, within the world, because your truth has become more clear. It's becoming more clear. And so you're able to ground into this. You got storyteller energy. So it's really giving like what you've been moving through is bringing forward this clear picture of your life's story and the path that you've been on. And that this wasn't all for nothing. This has not all been for nothing. And getting to embody and speak your truth and share that with the world. Because you've encompassed these parts of yourself. And that evaluation is, will you be speaking from survival or from wisdom? And the difference is one moves in fear, the other moves in having discernment. So will you move from fear or discernment? And that discernment, the difference between that is a pause, is true reflection. Okay. Patience, yes, see? Patience. Actually sitting with this. Because patience will be required to move through this energy of renewal. Patience is required to renew. Nothing gets regenerated particularly overnight. And so you have a submission here, submitting to source, to the unknown, to the journey, and removing the responsibility that you carry for others. So submitting to your true process and to the infinite blessings coming in. And part of this renewal is removing the responsibility that you've been carrying for others, because you're being redirected to be responsible to you. And by being responsible to you and your truth, you can genuinely show up for the world as your higher purpose is intended. And you got, okay, let me see how I want to incorporate these. Kidneys and heart. Okay. Yes, boundaries are going to be required as you go through this transformation. As you submit and surrender, you're going to have to still be protected, right? Self-protection, the twins. Boundaries are required. So that way you can stay grounded and stay true to you. Boundaries are required, stability. Because this is like, okay, you got daytime. So it's like, but then you also got relocation plans. It's like, something may be happening in the daytime, or this is when you can truly sit and be with this energy, this renewal. And also, it could be the dawn of a new day, the renewal. So the dawn of a new day is on its way. And plans and relocation are happening. You're relocating to your highest self, to your best self yet, to your most evolved self, to your more mature self. And that's gonna, then there's also plans too coming in, right? Like that's gonna take some planning, because you got difficult decisions, again, lack of direction, and running from problems, and the unknown journey. And so there's like a balance with the fluidity and also having structure and relocating within that and finding your anchor as things shift. Um, and by doing so, you got accomplishments, right? The world, again. You get a job well done through joy, contentment, and gratitude. This is your path toward enlightenment. You're accomplishing your life's purpose because you're surrendering to joy and love. And I think that's what this heart is, right? You are attuning to truth, to the heart space, to that embodiment, and allowing your heart to renew and not be jaded and not be, where did I see the word? Challenged or in learning to, again, approach this from your sense, like your feelings, from your heart, from your sensations, and being able to deal with challenges as they show up, and doing it in a kind and understanding manner, doing it from a more mature, evolved, nurturing manner through your heart. And then your kidneys is the release, right? Like your kidneys are processing and filtering out. This is the reviewing and evaluation that happens. So by moving through this journey, sitting in the pauses that present themselves, whether by choice or by force, submitting to source in a way that feels aligned for you, and only you will know through your heart center where to put up boundaries, where to break illusions, where to break the identities and the roles that you have ultimately taken on, and finding that center within, relocating where your actual center within you is, right? Recentering, regrounding, recalibrating, and anchoring into that stability, this newfound version of you, and this evolved, stable version of you, which is within. And coordinating life from there, because you can then operate from truth, which will then just breed what you're calling into being, and like it'll allow the manifestations to come in, it'll allow the infinite blessings to come in, and for you to accomplish your life's purpose by being uniquely yourself. Enjoy the adventure. Enjoy it. You only get this moment right now, so enjoy every bit of each right now. What a beautiful message. Stay true to you and your path. You've got this. You are so loved. The love radiates from within you, and you are being supported. Support the path that you're on by believing in it and believing in you. And remaining, again, protected, boundaried, but open and receptive, willing to take new form if that's what life is truly calling of you. To relocate, to reshape, to stepping into wisdom and out of survival, and learning how to sit in your patience, because that is an action that you take. And this is a reminder of just how powerful you are, just through your choice and your free will and your ability to be and create. I'm so proud of you. Continue on this beautiful, beautiful journey full of ups and downs and dark and light and good and bad and all the duality, because it all is and it isn't at the same time. Remove the illusions, find your center. All else will reveal itself in due time. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to connect, chat, like, subscribe. I will be here. I'll see you in the next reading, lovely. Peace.